We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Mike Foltynewicz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on. Going to be special.
2 balls and a strike. Driven to deep right field. Acuna going back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career line with Foltynewicz, he has an even 10 hits in 22 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Foltynewicz is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flores leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering. And Pence swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. The 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Giants leave 1, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
So coming to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. This year against right-handed pitching, Acuna carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Driven deep. At the wall, it is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 8th home run on the season for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Batting fourth.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Flores has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. Still only one out in the inning. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, a ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Cueto will go to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Echeverria now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering on its way. Changeup called strike 1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error and 2 left. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. The Braves on top, 3-0. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. The 1-2. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Heading for second is Sandoval. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside, able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 1-0 the count. A runner at second, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And that misses, ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the catcher, number 16.
Coming to the plate now, Aramis Garcia. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
At the ball.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Johnny Cueto is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1, here it comes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Albies scoops it up. Echeverria for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants 1. At the plate, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A ball and no strikes. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That elevated fastball right there, That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs is definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0-1 the count. One out and a runner on second base. Albies with a 1-1 count now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
High in the air out to center field. Heading after it is Dickerson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him. I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna, and their runners at the corners now. Cueto pauses and delivers.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Belt is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the at-bat. Wilmer Flores is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Ball one to start the at-bat. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first with one down. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A runner on first with two away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball four. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with two away.
He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Is this next AB?
Strike one to start the at-bat. Two down, runners at first and second.
Double.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Line drive to center field, and this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. On to second, but he's in safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Stepping in now, Alex Dickerson down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Braves.
Settling in now, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Travis d'Arnaud waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Coming to the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Grounded up the first baseline. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Nope, ball one.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike three.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Mike Foltynewicz. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. There's one on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Three and 0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
That one's in there, 3-1.
I got 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1, here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 4 and the Giants 3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Giants.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Belt is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
2 balls and a strike now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Aramis Garcia is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So in now for San Francisco, Aramis Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0 home. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the 1-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Digging in now, Wilmer Flores. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Up top, it's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. He waits. Now the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter, number 35, shortstop,
Ready for another shot now, Brandon Crawford. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Score holds at 4-3. Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ozzie Albies.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. Dickerson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
That misses. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Runners on the move for second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To check his swing for ball 3.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit weakly back to the mound. To Crawford for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. We played 4 full. Atlanta leads it 4-3. Ready now, Hunter Pence. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Hunter Pence.
First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte moving in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Snatched out of midair at first base. 2.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Cole Hamels, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 32, Cole Hamels.
Digging in, Pablo Sandoval. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Maybe once a game, maybe once a week, so he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Albies has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Braves lead it 4-3. Bottom of the inning now. Now batting, Ender Inciarte. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Inciarte now for second.
Say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
So here's Johan Camargo. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Back goes Yastrzemski, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. Inciarte is on his way home. He will score, and they now lead by 2.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Sam Coonrod takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 65, Sam Coonrod.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Next to bat for Atlanta, Adeiny Echeverria. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
1-0 pitch. Now both runners on the move. He swings and misses. Throw down. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. Hard hit ball to second. Flores gets down to make a great play. Wow.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Nick Markakis is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. In his career, Markakis is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Markakis, a 36-year-old veteran, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-3 Atlanta. Shane Green takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 19, Shane Green.
Leading off the inning, Alex Dickerson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a called third strike down in the zone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 2-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, number 16.
So digging in now, Aramis Garcia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Right side, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
No balls and 1 strike. Three runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. Echeverria for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Danny Jimenez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Danny Jimenez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Acuna digs in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And now a pitch on the way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. On a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two out with the man at first. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Throw over to first, and the runner back. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Smoke toward the hole, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Two men are on with two men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Flores ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
To third. Camargo brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So stepping in, Brandon Crawford. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here's the 3-0. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. From the stretch.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Now here's a swing by Pence, and a ball hit well out to deep left field. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. So a 2-run home run off the bat of Hunter Pence. Second home run early in the year, as we are all tied at 5.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Chris Martin comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Pablo Sandoval will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And now a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he set down 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
To the plate now, Alex Dickerson. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, outside.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. All even at 5 apiece. Jondo Gustave gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jondo Gustave.
Into the box now, Johan Camargo, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here's the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's set and the pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Adeiny Hechavarria. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. This ball game still tied 5-all. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Darren O'Day will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tyler Flowers is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9.
Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping up now, Brandon Belt. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. At the plate, Aramis Garcia. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Ball.
2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and one after the foul ball there. Pitch popped up. Albies moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Yandel Gustave.
Buster Posey will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, 0-2 the count of Posey. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. This remains a 5-all ball game. Reyes Maranta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0.
Nope, upstairs.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And now a pitch on the way. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Two balls and two strikes now to the Braves catcher. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now back,
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Dickerson on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
The 0-1 offering.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Braves. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 45, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Ozuna. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Number 6, Douglas.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence, and he fouls this one off. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Popped him up. Freeman is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. This will ricochet off of him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Now back, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants leave a couple. This ball game still tied 5-all. Mauricio Dubon is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 1, Mauricio.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman.
Leading up for the Braves, the first baseman, Freddie.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Look out, 1-1.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Ender Inciarte will be next. Bases are empty, one man out. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base paths. Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0. Ball 3-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
In there, 3-1. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Tyler Rogers is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. At the plate now, Johan Camargo. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Rogers, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Charlie Culberson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 8, Charlie Culberson.
3 Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Pence. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. 2 left for Atlanta. This remains a 5-all ball game. Will Smith comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Number 51, Will Smith.
Adam Duvall is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
All set for the start of the inning. Standing in, Alex Dickerson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now in the box, Brandon Belt, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate, Aramis Garcia. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Set. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The set and the 2-1. And it's fouled away. He's set. The 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Full count still. He's set. The payoff pitch. Fouled away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So nothing happening this time around. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. Digging in to try it again, Adeiny Echeverria. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch on its way. Bounce towards the mound. And that's out number 1.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Flowers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. The 1-0. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a line drive into right field. It's a base hit. Flowers rounds third and is striding for home. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Atlanta hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Will Smith gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.